First pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, I mean, they're...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Picked him up. Nice play.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop,
Eric Ibar will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And that is swung on and missed as Ibar's down on strikes for out number 2. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, you have to like what Eric Ibar brings to the table for this team. He's got a great matchup in this game facing a left-handed pitcher. His batting average against southpaws is way up over 350, so the numbers don't lie. He feasts on guys like this.
And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. Down in Matt Wisler, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Mookie Betts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading
first.
off for the Red Sox, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Line toward the gap in left center. Bourne will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I know they're definitely looking for more out of David Ortiz, coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
Line drive to center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive. He's got it. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward the alley in left center, and a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in for the first time, currently 3rd in the league in RBIs.
Well, he's definitely off to a great start here in April in terms of driving guys home. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep up that pace for the entire season.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Adonis Garcia will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Skied into straightaway right. Castillo's after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Kelly Johnson will stand in, as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Fastball called for strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. One left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0. Dustin Pedroia will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Pedroia's around first, heading for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Markakis is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time, as he takes third on the flyout. And with a quick breather here, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Mookie Betts steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on, as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Lifted in the air out to center field. Bourne with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he lines this one out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes Ortiz around third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2. Emilio Bonifacio will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Tapped out in front of home. Hannigan scoops it up on to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Number 11, Ender
Inciarte will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. You like what you've seen? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Hanley Ramirez will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hard liner toward short, but Ibar is there to pull this one in, and that becomes a tough first out.
Number 15, Dustin
Pedroia strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Left field and deep, and that'll be off the green monster in left.
And maybe this is one of the few drawbacks as a hitter of having that 37-foot wall out there in left. Any other park in the big leagues, this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out in left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Here's Pedroia on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. It's 7-0.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddy Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Alexi Agondo is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Rusney Castillo will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Hit hard up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 8-0.
And now that's already 8 runs they've pushed across the plate here in the first few innings. I don't know what's gotten into these guys, but they've definitely had the bats working so far.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Bourne at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he is in there.
Well, he does it again. His second double of the ball game now. And I'll tell you what, This one wasn't too far away from being a home run, but you'll see it stay in the ballpark as it's off the wall, and he stays hot with another extra base hit.
Ibar with a great stop. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
A major league effort, but he couldn't finish the play, so the run comes in to score. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a 3-run shot for David Ortiz. 32 now for the season as this lead got even wider.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
This is pulled into right. Markakis is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 3 innings complete. It's the... Eric Ibar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Pedroia onto the grass. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
First baseman, number
Freddie Freeman in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Adonis Garcia will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
A.J. Pierzynski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Pedroia on to Ortiz, and it's a double play, inning over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Hanley Ramirez will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up. Hot shot on the ground to short. A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So two gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and that'll bring in the catcher Ryan Hannigan. Hard hit ball to second. Bonifacio comes up with it. On to first, and can you believe it? Kelly Johnson heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Bogarts has it. Oh, and he throws it away. Emilio Bonifacio is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Braves strand one. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Rusney Castillo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bourne on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Xander Bogaerts will dig in now. The winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. He's set. Here it comes. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
First baseman, number 34.
Striding into the box, David Ortiz. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Mark Hakes, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around third and being waved on home. And he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Shea Simmons is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 24 home runs for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Pablo Sandoval gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch on its way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 brave error, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Ender Inciarte will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Eric Ibar will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Freddie Freeman stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Chopped down the third base line. Foul, says the third base umpire. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to first. Ortiz takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Dustin Pedroia will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Hit sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Catcher.
Stepping in, Ryan Hennigan. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Rusney Castillo digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bourne has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they can't add. Adonis Garcia is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A.J. Pierzynski will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Kelly Johnson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. David Carpenter will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mookie Betts will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they just continue to pour it on here.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Now Bourne will have to hurry this back in off the wall. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
On the money.
David Ortiz will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Oh, now this pitch is crushed out to deep right field. They'll give this one a look, but it's going to wind up over the visitors' bullpen and into the crowd. A home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Markakis going back on it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And, you know, we're going to see this happen quite a bit out there. You know, that's not exactly the tallest outfield fence you're ever going to find. So this ball hops right over it for a ground rule double.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Nick Markakis will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting,
Emilio Bonifacio will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Weekly hit towards first. Gonna be a tough play. And Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out.
up next for Atlanta. Center fielder,
Michael Bourne will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that's offered at and missed by Bourne as he falls quickly behind here, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're in a wee bit of a... Arodys Vizcaíno will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
now batting,
Digging in, Ryan Hennigan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bourne moves over. 1 out. And he's safe.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. On the move is Bourne. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it, but I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
the shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Markakis, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being... Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Ender Inciarte will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hennigan waits on it. A quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 1.
Eric Ibar will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field, and this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, this at least is a way to make some kind of positive out of what's been a really difficult evening so far. I don't think this will make much of a difference in the final result, but at least it shows you that they're out there playing hard and not laying down.
Freddie Freeman will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Anthony Varvaro will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Third baseman number 13.
Adonis Garcia will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters, but hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Now this is popped up, but room behind the plate for Hannigan. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 19-1. Good night from Fenway.